So picture it in the next 6 months. Where do I see myself? This is actually going to help you. This helps me in the long run when I start learning how to trade. I've always been a goal-oriented person. So I write down goals and I make sure I meet them. And I don't. If I write down any goal and I give up on it, give me next few months. I'll come back to it. Because as long as it is written, it must become a reality. Are you following? So write it down. I'm sure by now everybody must have written it down, right? Yeah. So the last thing you have to do now, give a very long space for that because you'll keep adding things to it with time. Write out, what do I need to do to make this a reality? Now, this is responsibility and accountability. Goals don't just become reality, they become reality with you taking accountability and responsibility for them. Imagine a student that wants to graduate with a first class, and what the student does for the whole semester is to party, go to clubs, go to church a lot. Let's even do that, and you don't read your book. What will happen? Capital 9, F9, right? Very good.
It's church that you don't do that. But if it is party,
You
F9.
you are going to pay woefully for the church. I promise you. No, following God does not exempt accountability. And the fact that you actually follow God shows that you take responsibility to study because you know what. Exactly. If you actually invested, you do a lot of papa, mama that were carrying, let's say carrying Bible. Some are going to tell you that time Jesus is coming, so don't wait, or just leave school. So let's think that. Truth is that life functions by principles, not miracles. So because life functions by principles, if you go to church, and you don't read, you will fail.
Sure.
You will fail.
Sure.
So success requires effort. So what do I need to do? Which parts do I need to play? Hope you know anything in the world is yours already. I hope you know this. There's nothing that is held back from you. It's just your ability to access it. And it takes time as well. But everything in the world is what? Yours. It's yours. Nobody came into this world with anything. They acquired it in the world. So it's yours already. But what do I need to do? What are the responsibilities? What are the parts I need to play in order for me to turn these things into a reality? Write it down. Now you cannot exhaust that because in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you will find out that you have more things to write on them. You have more things to write on them. So just keep a very open space there, even while you're writing that. Keep an open space. Keep an open space even while you're writing all of that. In the next few months, what do I plan and achieve? And how do I make this a reality? Alright. Even in your houses, you might end up writing some more things. So I'll go through this very quickly, then we'll go to prepare for the software class. Alright, have you all written it down? Have you all written that down? Yes. So I want you to focus, anytime you're coming to class, just look at the book, focus on it. Focus on it. It will show you that you're not just here for play, you're here to make what? You don't have to make money. And money is one of the major ingredients that makes life very sweet. Major ingredients. It's not like salt. Too much of salt can cause diabetes, right? Too much of money cannot cause. The family people will prepare money betties. So too much of it is actually very good. So money has no harm. Actually has no harm. And we're all here because we want to learn, we want to know how to make money from the global community. So I'd like you to focus on the class. As that is your written goal, don't deviate from it. Time to time, you will come back to it. And in the next 6 months, right? You come back to this goal. If you wrote what, if you are writing 1 million, you're a suspect. Let me repeat it again. This guy at the back there, I'm seeing you. If you are writing $1 million, because you will tell me if you want to become Yaya Bello. I didn't call anybody name, Sha. I didn't call. If you want to be the next Yaya Bello, let me know. Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Sorry? My name? You know my name in the midst of the class. Alright. The name is Victor. That's my name. The name is Victor.
Yes, sir. So 2 Victors taught you yesterday. One is just the bishop. I don't know. One is Bishop Victor. I'm just Victor. Bishop Victor, exactly. So I'm just Victor. Oh, Reverend. The Lord bless you, sir. All right. Can we continue? So we'll be dealing with understanding the basics of trading in the global financial market. Please, whatever you have written down, keep it on your notes. After every month, after every week, come back to review it. See how far you've traveled. See how far you've gone. And when you're reviewing it, you see things that you need to add to it to make it more of a reality. So always do this. Now, understanding the basics of trading in the global financial market, Module 2. We did a little bit of Module 1 on Tuesday, right? Where we got to understand what the Forex market is. Am I correct? You got to see that this is the biggest market in where? And I think I was able to give a very clear and straight analogy of you buying dollar in 2010 and keeping it to 20 where? 24. And the amount you'd have made from it. All right. Now, what is the objective of this class? I'm teaching you this class so that you learn how to pick trades before we go to the software section, because the software section, we're going to be picking some trades. So I want to show you by yourself now so that someone does not need to come and stand by your side and tell you, oh, this is what you should press. No, we want to learn how to actually pick trades now, how to set our lot sizes, how to set our take profits, how to set our stop losses before the next speaker comes to class to speak. All right. We also agreed yesterday that every market has the involvement of two individuals. Those who are what? Buying, and those who are what? We say we have the third and the fourth person. But those two more persons should be arrested. Because one is either a thief, another one is either coming to price and what? But basically, we have two individuals in every marketplace. Those who are either buying or those who are selling. And this is why we're going to be dealing with base and quote currencies today. Base and quote currency. Now, this is module 2. We'll be looking at base and quotes. Base and quote currencies. Now, the word pair simply is associated with something that is not single. It's paired with something like 1, 2, 1, 2, that kind of a thing. It's not just one. It's not just singular, the word pair. So when we're speaking about currency pair, we're talking about the combination of two different currencies. Like Euro and what? USD. Like USD and NGN, that is Nigerian Naira. So a currency pair is the combination, is the bringing together of two different currencies that are quoted against each other. Now the word quoted here simply means price, which is the price of this currency against the price of this other currency. So it's a combination of two currencies that are quoted against each other. Where the first currency is called the base currency. Are you all looking, please? So in order for you not to be distracted, you might want to just snap. Because the explanation I'm giving you will be much more than whatever you're copying. So you could just snap the screen while you focus. Because I also watch our responsiveness in class. Are we good to go? All right. The first currency is called what? Can I get a response? It's called what, please? Very good. And the second currency is called the what? Quote or what? Counter currency. So the first is the base. The second is the quote or the counter currency. Now, from this side now, which of this is our base? Euro or USD? Which of these is our base? Which is our counter? USD. So in other words, it simply means the price of Euro against the price of USD. All right. Now, very quickly, just as I had established, we already know that the market are quoted in pairs. That means one currency against what? The other. Now, why is this? The price of how much a pair is. Now, remember, now when we're speaking about a pair, it simply means we've added Euro, for instance, plus USD together. So the price of these two, like this, are you following me? Is how much of USD you need to buy 1 euro. Does it make sense? So the price of the two of them have their each prices, right? But combining the price together, it's simply how much of USD do I need to buy what? Euro. Now let me put this in a very clear term. We have something called USD what? NGN. Am I correct? And if I ask you how much is Naira to dollar today, what will you say? 1,000 what? 1,400, right? It simply means for me to buy 1 USD, how much Naira do I need? For what? 1 what? USD. Does it make sense to you now? So it's how much of the quote currency do we need to buy 1 unit of the what? Base currency. Does it make sense to you now? All right. Now, when we trade in the global financial market, we buy one currency while at the same time automatically selling the other. We buy one while at the same time automatically selling the other, which simply means if I choose to buy, if Euro USD are paired together, right? And I choose to buy Euro, what am I doing to USD automatically? Very good. When I choose to sell Euro, what am I doing to USD automatically? Is it clear to us? Are we understanding this? Very good. So when we buy one, we automatically sell the other. Okay. The quotation of a currency, it simply means the price of the both currency pair consists of two prices, which the first is the bid price and the second is the ask price. Number one is the what? Bid price. Number two, I'm going to be showing us this price as we move further in class, but let's just continue for now. So just hold this in your mind. We have two prices. Number one, bid. Number two, ask. Now the bid price is a trader's selling price. That is the price you are choosing to sell at. The ask price is a trader's buying price. That is the price you are choosing to purchase something for. For example, if you go to a market, what do you do first? Do you just pick up an item or you ask? Very good. So that gives a literal example. So you ask in order for you to purchase that particular item. That is the ask price. That is your buying price. Then the bid price is your what? The trader's selling price. Take note of this. Now let's look at these two prices very quickly. Can you see our ask price? What is our ask price here? Can we all see this together and call it out? What is the ask price right here? 0. What? 8596. That simply means if we are choosing to buy, we'll be buying at what? This price. What if we choose to sell? What price are we going to be selling at now? 0.85946. Just have this in mind. Now remember I said something. The price of a currency pair is simply how much of the quotes we need to buy 1 unit of the base. Now in this case, Euro and USD. That's what we have right here. And the cost of this currency pair is stated as to be $1.4. 1.4 what? Dollar. Now, even in the literal economic world, Euro has a higher currency value compared to the dollar. Pounds also have a higher currency value compared to the dollar. Is it all making sense? So it simply means for me to buy 1 euro, how many dollar do I need? $1.400. Is the same thing again as USD NGN, where we say dollar to naira is how much? 1.4, which simply means in order for me to buy $1, how much of Nigerian naira do I need? 1,400. Is this making sense to all of us, please? All right. Now let's go further. There's something called a spread I would like you to know. Spread. Spread. The name looks very confusing. What is a spread? What are we spreading? All right. Someone say we're spreading money. Lift up your hand and receive money now. Say I receive. It's all right. So what is spread? Spread is the difference between the bid price and the ask price. Now, in a mathematical term, when we use the word difference, we are speaking about subtraction. You are minusing. That is the word difference. So the word difference simply means subtraction. So, in other words, spread is simply the difference in price when you minus the bid from the ask price. We're going to be calculating this. It's the difference in price when you minus the bid price from the ask price. So let's look at this very clearly. For example, over here, the minus the bid from the ask, that is why we had 0.6 spread. But we're going to have a much clearer calculation of this. When we move further, we'll be calculating this in a much more better way. So if you subtract this from this, you actually get this. So it's more like the subtraction of pips. But when we get to pips, you'll have a broader understanding of this. But I hope we're following all through. Do you have any questions so far? All right. The selling price is your bid price. The buying price is your ask price. So this is the price you're buying at. And this is the price you are selling at. So ask, buy. Bid, sell. So the difference is the spread now. Yes. Anyways, it works anyways, yeah. So let me define what a spread simply means for you. And many of you think we love you so much, right? We actually do love you anyways. But now, the spread, it's like a commission you pay to execute any trade on our platform. Are you all following me? So it's a commission you pay or a fee you pay to execute any trade on our platform. But it is less than $1. It is even less than half a what? Dollar. So it is not money. It's not much money. But when you compare or you compute $0.54, which is less than $1, or even half than $1, multiply by the million people that use our platform, you see that is a lot of what? So that's how we get to give you quality service that you get. Is it clear to you? And that is why when it comes to trading, one thing you should always look for is spread. And in PU Prime right here, we have one of the best spreads. This calculation was from our portal, and this is less than one pip. This is less than what? 1 pip. That is less than 1 pip in spread. So we are not charging you so high. I'm saying this so that it gets you. This is a forex class, so it's very important to learn all of these terminologies so that when you get out there, you get clarity. All right, so we're not charging you to execute any trade on the platform. We're not charging you so much. So now, next thing is called PIP. P-I-P, PIP. Many of us, even before we come into trading, we must have heard the word PIPs before. PIPs, and what is this one talking about? PIPs, is it pipe or PIP? Exactly, it's actually an English word. So what is it talking about? Now, what is PIP? PIP simply means price, interest, point. Price, interest, what? Point. But let me give a clear and a literal example of what PIP simply means. If I travel from Lagos to Abuja, and you want to ask me the distance, what will you ask? How many what? How many what? Very good. Well, very sharp. If I measure from here to there, you're going to ask me how many what? How many meters? Which, if you look at it, if you want to use CGS, how many lengths? Are you following me? Is that how many meters or how many what? The length from here to there. Now, the same way we measure distance in kilometers, and we also measure distance in meters. That's the same way we measure movement of the market. And we measure it through a procedure called what? PIP. Price interest point. PIP. So we can simply say PIP is the distance the market have traveled from a specific point to another point. Does it make sense there? So let's imagine price we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And price move from 2 to 5. When you do your calculation, what's the distance here? 2, 5 minus 2 is how many? So how many distance have we moved? 3 what? Does it make sense? Is it making sense to you? That is the distance it has moved. So it's either the increment or decrement of price from one point to another. So in this case, the price moved from 2 to 5. That is how many pips? 3 pips. Now what if the price moved from 6 to 3? 6 to 2. Let's calculate. That is how many pips? 6 minus 2. So how many pips have we moved? 4 pips. Minus 4 pips. It's not even minus. It could be plus because maybe you're selling. Are we all getting clarity on all of these things? All right. I'm trying to explain this in the most understandable manner. So the same way we calculate distance is the same way using length and kilometers. It's the same way we calculate distance in the market using pips. Using pips. It's in the same manner we calculate using pips. Again, remember, pips simply means what again? Price, interest, point. Or what? increment or decrement of price from one point to another. Let's learn how to calculate pips. This is just a literal example. Now, pips is valued in increment or decrement of what? 0.0010. Now, we're going to calculate how we came about this value. Don't worry. We're going to calculate this all together. All right. Now, let's say the market move. We're buying Euro USD now. We choose to buy Euro USD, right? Or sell Euro USD rather. And the market moved from 1.6831 to what? 1.26842. The question is, how many pips? Now, I know the answer is already given there as 1 pip, but let's calculate to see how we arrive at what? 1 pip. Are we all together, please? Yes. Can we all calculate this together? So, in mathematics, the higher value subtract the lesser. So, 1.26842 minus what? It's what? 3.1. Now, do you observe that some values have a smaller numerical shape? Can you compare the numerical size of this to this? So this is larger than this, right? Now the reason is the last values is referred to as a pipette. It's called a what? Pipette. Those that did chemistry now will be asking me, is it that pipette for... No, this is not chemistry pipette. Now, when you look at your wristwatch, we have hour, right? Minute, we have what again? Second, right? And do you know we also have milliseconds? How many of you consider the milliseconds when you are calculating time? Especially when you're not doing a sprint. You won't even see it. Am I correct? In fact, how many of you, when you are measuring time, actually, what is the time now? You tell me the time is 15 minutes past 1, 30 seconds. Do you have the time to even measure the seconds? No. So if you're not measuring the seconds, will you even have time to measure the milliseconds? So it is considered as what? Irrelevant in this case. Now that is why the last figure there is having smaller numerical size. So it is not so important. It's the smallest movement. And the smallest movement cannot give you any money. Are we getting this? So we simply round it up to 0. Are we getting this? We round this up to what? So instead of doing 2 minus 1, we just round it up to what? 0. Because it can't give us much money. It's just pipette. Smallest value of a pip. Alright. Let's calculate now to know how many pip. 4 minus. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a pipette. So the pipette is always the 5th value after the 4 preceding values. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this one? The 5th pipette. Why am I saying this? In some other platforms, it could appear with a larger number as well, but don't get deceived. It's a what? Pipette. The 5th value after the first 4 value is a what? Pipette. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the 5th? Pipette. Are you following me, please? All right, let's make this calculation. We've rounded this up down to 0, right? Because it doesn't have any effect. It doesn't have any what? Effect. So we've rounded it down up to 0. Now, 4 minus 3, what do we have? 8 minus 8. 6 minus 6. 2 minus 2. Point. 1 minus 1. Point minus point. It's alright. Are we all getting this? Alright. 1 minus 1, 0. Thank you. That's a mistake. Is what? 0. So if we put this together now, what is our answer? 0.00010. Now, do you see how we got to this value now? Well, we say the market moves in increments of 0.00010. Now, the question is, how did they now arrive at 1 pip, right? Now, take this. 0.00010 is equal to 1 pip. How is this important? Now, let's look at this clearly. When it comes to mathematics, sorry about this point here. When it comes to mathematics, there's something called significant figure. If we did math, I think this was done in XS1. Significant and non-significant figure. And we learned that significant figure are the non-zero digits after several zeros. Do we get this? So any zero before a non-zero digit is considered a what? An insignificant figure. So that simply means this 0, this 0, this 0, they are all what? Insignificant. So a significant figure is a figure that has a higher value than what? 0. It's just that easy. Because 0 is equal to nothing. It's not significant. Right? But after the value that has a higher value than 0, can this now make sense as 10? Right. But right, can it make sense as 10? No, that is why it's insignificant. So because of the presence of this one, this 0 now makes sense. Am I correct? So that makes our significant figure to be what? 10. Are we following? Can I explain again? If we have 0, 0, 0, 0, does it make sense? Does it make sense? Because it is not representing anything. It is representing what? Nothing. Right? But after 0, 0, 0, 0, I will now have 1, 0. Does it make sense now? When we take all of this out, what is now this? Because this is actually nothing. So this is still seen as what? Empty. Are we getting this? And we then put 1. Now this 0 is following the what? Now this 0 following the 1, does it make sense? It cannot become what? 10. 10. Are we getting this? But if it was... But then, if we had the 1 here also, does it make sense? Yes. But because the 1 does not appear here, it doesn't what? So it's not significant. It only becomes significant after a non-zero digit, like 1, appears. And every other thing following the non-zero digit becomes significant. Does it make sense now? All right. So that's why we have 10. But we don't just call this 10 pips. We call it 10 points. 10 words. Let me clean all of this. Yeah. That's why we're turning into a significant figure. Doesn't mean. So that decimal so when it comes to significant figure, the literal way of writing it is like 10 times is this 10000 raised to the power of times this. It's a mathematical 10 jargon exactly. So that's how you're going to write it down in a mathematical value. Because it's going to be times 3 7 because we have I think times 4. Because we have about 4 0 preceding it. It still represents the same thing. But we're not doing that. We're just taking the significant figure, which is 10. Do you understand? So what do we have here as significant figure? 10, right? Now we call this 10 points. 10 what? Points. 10 points. Why is it a point? It is a point because of the presence of the pipette. Are we getting this? The presence of the pipette makes it a what? A point. But when we take out the pipette from it, what do we have? This is our pipette, right? If we take it out, what do we have? 1 pip. That is how we come about the 1 pip. Let's digest this a bit. Just think through what I just explained and ask questions. I know many of us have questions. Feel free to ask questions. Just think through what I just explained and ask questions. Think through it and ask questions, please. And those online, is there any question? If you have any question from this calculation I just made, kindly put down your question out here. Put down your question out here. It is not necessary to add the pipette. It is not necessary. Somebody is asking online, is it necessary to add the pipette? It is not necessary. That is why we are taking out the pipette now. And when we take out the pipette, that's when we now have 1 pip. Because we are removing the pipette from the equation. All right. Alan, did you join the class from the calculation? Yes. So 10 points equals to what? 100 points equals to how many pip? 1,000 points equals to how many pip? So now let's look at that next. Can you see the calculation? 10 points is equivalent to what? 1 pip. 10 points equal to what? 100 points equal to what? Then 10 pip equal to what? Sorry. I just confused you. All right. So 10 points, 1 pip, 100 points, 10 pip, 1,000 points. All right. Are you ready to see it now? All right. So now let's look at it. 10 points, 100 points, 1,000 points. How about 10,000 points? Very good. We're all following. That's 1,000 pip. Okay. All right, you understand now. I'm very good. Great. I'm glad that you all understand right now. Is this making sense to every one of us? So 10 points equals 1 pip. 100 points equals what? Can I get a response? 1,000 points equals what? 10,000 points equals what? Then 100,000 points equals what? Very good. Do you all understand the calculation or the process to which all those things went through? I'm very glad we all do. So this is how we calculate the distance to which price I've covered. And why is this very important to your training? The distance to which price I've covered is what determines how much you will make. Are we getting this? How much you will what? Make. So when price covers a very far distance and you're on that trade, you stand a chance to make a lot of what? Money. I'm going to be showing you how this is done. We're going to do a practical in class here before we prepare for the live trading that will be happening in the next few minutes. We're not going to stay so long today. Now, number one, we have lot size. Please, take everything I'm teaching you and understand it, because we're going to be marrying everything together. Right? We'll marry everything together at some point. So just take everything as they're coming out. I'm going to be marrying everything together at some point. Lot size. Lot size. We understand what a lot size is and why it's important. Now, trading are done in specific lots or specific units called lots. Trading are done in specific units that are called what? Lots. I'm not speaking about lots and lot wife. I'm speaking about money now, lots. All right. They are done in specific units called lots. Now, what is lot size right now? Lot size, it's simply the measure of the percentage of your account you are choosing to invest on a particular trade. Are you all following me? It's a measure of the percentage of your account you are choosing to what? Invest on a particular trade. For example, you could have $1,000 in your account, and from that $1,000, the amount you want to put on each trade could just be $10. Lot size empowers you to do this. Now, why is this? Every trade open is an investment. Every trade open is a what? It's an investment. And let me ask you, straight answers. Is it wise to put all your eggs in one basket? No. Who say yes? All right. Is it okay? You've never swum in a river before. Is that correct language? Okay, very good. Okay, you've never swum in a river before, and you are just coming into that river for the very first time, and because everybody is jumping into it, you want to, you will shout for help, nobody will hear you. Are we getting this? But what does the wisdom call? That you use your leg to check the what? The depth, before you then enter inside of what? You know, when people go to the swimming pool, many people will say they are going to what? Swim, right? Who has been to a swimming pool here before? I mean, we've probably had seen one. How many of us have tried you guys? Because I don't go to swim in the swimming pool. I go to drown because I can't swim. So anytime I enter the swimming pool, I end up drinking what? Yes. I end up drinking water before I come out. Are we getting this? So, wisdom will call that you will check how deep it is first before you what? Jump into it. So, every trade is an investment. And because you don't put your eggs into one basket, it is very important you split your capital into bits for each particular trade. Are we getting this? So instead of me having a $1,000 and putting the whole $1,000 into the trade, I can use a lot size that helps me put $10 per trade, $100 per trade, $1 per trade. It is very important to understand this. So lot size, again, it's simply the percentage of your account you are choosing to invest on a particular trade. Are we all getting this? Now we have three types of lot sizes. Three types of lot size. Number one, we have the what? Very good. Number two, we have the what? Number 3, we have the what? Micro lot size. Now, after understanding these lot sizes, this is where your patience is now going to be tested. You know something about trading? When you come into trading at first and you're making $1, $2, you are going to be very satisfied and very happy you are making money. Are we getting this? But do you know when? Have you watched Nigerian movie, American movie, where angel will be whispering in one side? Who will be at the other side? Devil. I will be whispering too. So this is the point where the demons will not come. Add lot size. If you make $1, imagine say you add on top, that will be like $100. So it's very important. Oh, I didn't use. Have you hearing it? Had this been I use $100, don't worry. Had it been, will not take you to the village. Are we understanding this? We're not just teaching you how to trade. We're also going to teach you risk management when it comes to trading. Are we getting this? Dangote has a business, right? He happens to be the most wealthiest person in Africa. Am I correct? Does he take losses sometime in his business? Does he take losses? A lot, right? But he's still the wealthiest man. Does he still take risks and make money? Very good. Do you know why he can still take risk? The last risk he took did not kill him. That's why. But you, the only money you have is $1,000. You are putting it. It's all right. So, like I said, we're teaching you risk management as well. So, lot sizing is a component that also includes risk management, whereby you understand, all right, I'm putting in this amount on a particular what? Trade. I'm not putting all my money into the trade, this particular amount. So I have $1,000 sitting in my account, but each trade I pick, I will make what? $10. Or $30. If I make any losses, how much will I lose? $10. This is very important. There's always a practical we like doing in class. I don't know if we should do that practical or later we're going to do it. Should we do the practical? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. All right, we're going to pick 10 trades and we'll see the result of these 10 trades. Now, many of you are just coming to trading. That's why I'm showing you this, so that you understand that you are not just going to make all through money. There's a time you take losses, but at the end of the week, you should be able to make money. At the end of the month, you should be able to make what? Money. Now, if you want to make an investment, which one will you choose? Will you like to invest $100 to make $100? Or will you like to invest $100 to make $500? Which one is much better? $100 to make what? Because you are risking less and you are making what? More. Is it making sense to you? So $100 to make $100 is not a bad, it's not a good investment. Am I correct? So let's do a practical using this. Who has an ATM in class here? An ATM. Let's do a practical. Who has an ATM? We are putting. You do know if I want to bless your ATM now, money? Oh, because I say I want to bless you. Keep your ATM. Okay, bring it. All right, come and do this practical for us. Now, I said I'm going to do this practical in every class so that we get to understand. Sorry, we are going to shake the money in your accounts. Are you hearing? You know, there's some gathering you go, you say, this is my brother here. We just want to support him. If you have like 10,000 naira minimum, you can say, are you ready to go? That's not what we are doing. Oh, so you're going to flip it in this way, right? We want to pick 10 trades. How many trades? 10 trades, right? Now, in these 10 trades, we're going to pick a place where it's going to be our take profit. Take profit is when you've made money. And our stop loss, when we have caught the trade in a loss. Are you getting this? So where should be our take profit? Here or here? Yeah. Take profit, right? So anytime it hits this side, we've made money. And anytime it hits this side, we made what? Losses, right? Are you all following me? This is a practical I want us to do so that you understand that even in the midst of losses, you can make a lot of money from what? Trade. I'm teaching you how to right now. So I'm not teaching you how to do a business without loss. I'm teaching you how to do the business, and even in the midst of losses, you still make what? Very good. So you're going to flip it this way so that you're not biased. Can you do this? You just flip it like this. So you should rotate, 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 and fall. So how many trades are we picking? So hold on. Let me write it down. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this place is. Let me look for a much more clearer. Yeah. Okay. So we'll pick 1. I'll use 2 color here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 what? 10. This 10 here, please. Let me change the color of this 10. So we're picking how many trades? 10 trades, right? We have our take profit, right? Now, The only money we have in our account is $1,000 to start with. How much? And this $1,000, we want to use $100 per trade. How much are we using per trade? How much, please? Is it established? So any trade we open, how much are we willing to risk? $100. And like we agreed, if you are risking one, right? It is very good you are making like 5 or 3, right? Not risking one to get what? That's a very bad investment. So on this trade, we want to risk 1 to get 4. Is it making sense? So anytime we lose how much? How much? $100. Anytime the trade goes in our direction, how much do we make? Because we are risking 100 to get how much? So where is our take profit again? So anytime this take profit, if it falls on the floor and this take profit appears, how much are we making? Anytime this place appears on the floor, how much are we losing? Is it clear? So we're going to be very straight with this and no bias. I want to show you how you can actually make money from the market.
Tell him whenever he's trying to flip the card, make it a cover the numbers. Some people feel they take screenshots online.
All right, when you are flipping the card, please just flip it like this, so that we actually have online audience, so that your money will not be shaking truly. As you are here, you just be receiving a lot of withdrawal. Exactly. So just flip it this way. So are we ready? You can turn like this. Can you flip it the way I did flip it? You know they do it well. Oh? All right, I flip it up. Let it come down. Are we all together? So let's take our first trade now. We're opening a buy or a sell trade now. So flip it way. No, let it fall on the floor. Okay, let it fall on the floor. So our first trade, what have we taken? How much have we lose? Minus what? How much? What happened again? This is the point someone will be like, my village people have found me. They finally found me. Ah, okay. We made what? How much have we made now? Plus what? Plus 400. All right, let's flip it again. What happened to us again? Took another loss. Minus what? That guy doesn't want. That guy wants to make $1 million in 4 months. All right. So flip it here. Yeah, we made profits. This kind of flipping is the one that it was going close to losses and I enter profits. Oh yeah. How much did we made again? Plus 400. All right. Let's flip again. Okay, we made profit again. How much have we made? Plus what? 400. Remember, we started with $1,000, right? This one is encouraging. All right. Plus 400 again. All right. At this point, some people shoulder pad would have already increased. Shoulder pads will have increased. All right. Let's go again. Another money again. 400. All right. Let's go. Flip it where we took a loss. Oh, are you see what happened to you? Can you see? But do you know that that's what actually happened to people? You've made first money, second money, third money. If I just increase a lot, how much have you lost now? So imagine you increase the losses, you'd have lost all your profits. All right, let's go again. All right, we took another loss, right? Now, looking at this, how many trades do we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? How many trades do we win? 5 as well. So can we do a calculation? Let's bring out our phones to calculate this. So let's do this, right? How much do we lose? No, let's calculate. I want everybody to do it together. So everybody has a phone here. Please bring out your calculator. No, I need everybody to actually participate in this. You can sit down. Thank you so much. So bring out your calculators. Now, 1,000, that is your starting balance, right? So write on it, 1,000. Since that is our starting capital, which is $1,000. 1,000, are we all together? Minus $100. Minus another $100. Plus $400. Minus $100. Plus $400. plus $400 plus $400 again plus $400 again, then minus $100. Are we all together? Minus $100 again. What is the total? What is the total? Two what? 2.5. How much did we started with? For minus our capital from this, $1,000, right? How much have we made? 1,000. This over how many percent? 100 and what? 50%. Did you make losses or not? Did you take losses? Did you take losses? But did you make money? I've just taught you something now. So it is not winning every trade. You will still make what? And you can get 20 trades in 1 week, in case you want to know. And this is just 10 trades in what? 1 week. Who is that? Who is that? It's possible in 1 day, but that will be over trading. And when you do that, you lose discipline. And when you lose discipline, you are going to make a lot of losses from the market. So it's very important you wait. That is why, thank God, standard what? In a day. There's no standard. We're going to get to that. Sorry? Advisable? All right. So me personally, right? I think I teach you, right? So I can tell you what I do. I have a minimum of 3 trades, maximum of 3 trades in a day. Are you getting this? Yes, in a day. And I've built my system in a way that 1 trade, I can actually risk 1 to make like 5, just like we're seeing here, 1 to make 4. So I'm okay with that. But if I take 2 losses in a day, I'm done for that day. Are you seeing the discipline? I'll come back the next what? Is that clear? But you know what some of us will do here? I must make this money by fire and by what? And you will keep buying and selling. Buying and selling. Yes. I'm done for that day. So I won't take the 3rd trade. We'll stop for that day. So I'll go to the next day before I trade again. Then the next day, if I make two profits, I can choose to take the 3rd trade if I want to. Is that clear? All right. So me personally, you can take 1,000 trade in a day. That nobody's limiting you or stopping you. Are you getting this? But I'm a profitable trader. It doesn't work that way. When I mean it doesn't work that way, you won't make money that way. Except you are AI or bots that is actively trading. You will lag, you make mistakes.
Sir, please, what if your trading ability is like that of the community, like where five of you stay together or use Telegram or WhatsApp to communicate? Now you give the other five, the other person who is looking at 5 trades, 5 different
Currencies pair.
Currencies pair. Why the other 5 is looking at the other person on that 5, another person on that 5. All of you are coming together to say, okay, this one is selling now, this one is selling, this one is selling now. And
So in total, you're looking at 15?
just
15?
yes,
Just to make money in 1 day. And you want to trade the whole 15 that same day.
based on as a community.
And you want to trade the whole 15.
Based on your capital.
No, that's a question. It's also a very important question.
Based on your capital.
Yeah.
So you know what you do.
So, should I be very honest with you? Even if you have an online community, right? And people analyzing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. If you are really true to your trading, there are days you won't get a trade setup, a trade signal. Are we get? Because you are not just trading like a random person. You just come, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. You click buy. No. You are following set of rules to tell you to what? Can you see that the AI tool we showed you on Tuesday, it actually followed set of what? You didn't just jump into it and you are buying. So there are sometimes the rules might not appear for that particular day. So if you are trading 5 currencies, I doubt that you'll get trade signals for 5. You'll get for highest 3 or 2. So what do you do in my shoe? If you are risking $100, split this $100 into maybe 5. Since you want to trade 5, right? So if you split it into 5, how much are you risking per trade? $20. Then take the trade. Is it clear? The idea is to trade like a wise businessman. And what will a wise businessman do? A wise businessman is going to limit his losses and increase his what? That's business.
have a challenge here.
All right, sir.
What determines your what success as your return?
As your what, sir?
Your return.
Your return. No, you determine that. The market doesn't determine that. So you just
Look at before determining
what do you do? No, what you
what do you consider?
before determining your return? Is that the question, sir? So you consider your stop loss and your lot size. Is it clear? So you use it. We're going to come to that clearly. I'm just trying to establish a foundation before going to that. So if you choose to lose $100 in the market that day, make sure that what you want to make is $300, $400. So you're the one determining it. So when it gets to $400, what do? You close the trade. You stop it yourself. Do you understand? So you are setting a target every day. 100 to make 200, or 100 to make 300, or 100 to make... That is how we do every single day. Can we continue? All right. So, like I said, we have three different types of lot sizes. Number one is what? Standard lot size. Number two is what? And number three is what? Now, let's look at what a standard, a mini, and a micro lot size is. Now, a standard lot size... Now, I don't want you to get yourself confused by this. Just focus on what I'm going to say after this. Simply involve you buying or selling 100,000 units of the base instrument. Now, what does this simply mean? Meaning that the price is going to move in multiples of 10,000 based on your stop lot size. So if I use that lot size, it's going to multiply by my profit by how much? 100,000. So let me explain to you. A standard lot size begins from 1.0 to what? Are we all following? 1.0 to what, please? Are you all with me? Which simply means if I use a 1.0 lot size, each pip movement, we understood what pip is, right? Yes. Everybody can calculate pip now, right? Distance, the price move. All right. Each pip movement, the market move. How much are you making or losing? How much are you making or losing? $10. Using a standard lot size. So, if I now use 2.0, each pip, how much am I making or losing? Very good. If I use 5.0, each pip, how much am I losing or making? $50. Is it clear? So using a standard lot size, each pip movement, you are either making or losing how much? $10. Are we getting this? Is it clear? Are you all following? Okay. So if I use a standard lot size 1.0 now, each pip move is $10, right? And the market moves 10 pip. How much have I made? Very good. We're all following. We're sharp. $100. And if it goes against me, how much have I lost? I'm trying to show you the place of risk management when it comes to trading. Please, hope the example I showed us soon just showed you that you can make losses and still make money. Are we clear? So we're not scared of what? We're not scared of what, please? Very good. All right, who said that, please? Are you the one that said that, huh? Who said that? Oh, you're the one that said that. Well, can I be very honest with you in life? How many of us have lost something in life before? Were you happy you lost it? Or did it happen in that way? Did you move on from it? Imagine you are still there and refuse moving on. I had a friend then that he went to Jabi, what's the name here? Jabi Lakemore. And when he parked his car, when he came out, he wasn't seeing his car anymore. I was like, where is my car? I just parked my car here. He was literally checking under the gutter. Did you see my car? Where's my car? It's a loss, right? Well, it has happened. He moved on from it. He has gotten more vehicles than that. All I'm just trying to say is that losses are inevitable in life. But you know what is more important? Learning how to move on from them. Learning how to move on from there. I'd say one of the biggest laws that many people say as the biggest is everybody here will what? Will what? You don't want to say it? Whether 90, 100, everybody will what? Exactly. So it's a normal thing in life. That's why, wasn't Jim Rohn? Jim Rohn said something I love. He said, you are scared that it is too risky. Waking up in the morning is what? Have you known people that woke up in the morning and the next thing they fell and that was the end? Going to work is what? Did you cross the express road today? That was extremely risky. Because one madman can be driving and not see you. Are we getting this? Did you eat today? Have you eaten today? Or will you eat today? Do you know that is also risky? Do you know that is risky? And Jibron said, do you know what is more risky? That you are not going to leave this world alive. Are we all getting what I'm trying to say? So it's all risky, but you know what matters? It's not the risk now. It's learning how to take calculated risk. And that is what I'm teaching here. It's not the risk. We're not scared of the risks. We're learning how to take calculated risks. So that even in the midst of taking risks, we are not going to be taken out. We're still going to make money. We are still going to make money. And I keep telling people something. When it comes to investment, we have 3 types of investment. Are you all following me? This is going to help you. We have the risky investment. Are we getting this? We have the medium risk investment. We have the low risk investment. I'm going to be explaining all of this to you. Now, low risk investment is important because you have something you can fall back to. Are we getting this? Buying a land could be low risk investment. All these things are low risk. Are you getting me? Low risk, they don't have much risk attached to it. A land that is properly bought without any fraud can stay in your name for years. Are we getting? That's why it's a low risk investment. Yes. Why is there risk attached to it? Have you gotten land before and they tell you they don't know you, that you bought it from the wrong source? There's still risk. But that's a low risk investment. Now, what is the purpose of low risk investment? So that you have something you can fall back what? Low risk. Now we have medium risk investments. It's not so risky, but it's a medium risk. Now, why do we take medium risk investment? Medium risk investment is for the purpose of sustainability. It sustains you. Low risk investment cannot sustain luxurious lifestyle. Hope you know this. Medium risk investment is what sustains you. You want to wake up one morning and you want to be in Lagos. Medium risk investment. Medium risk investment. Now the less we have is what? High risk. Now, high risk investment is actually how you build wealth. Have you seen any wealthy person that didn't take high risks? Please let me see. Can you call any of their name for me? They are very, very wealthy. You know, being rich is different from being wealthy. Being rich is different from being what? It's different, very different. So have you seen any wealthy person that didn't take some level of high risk? I've never seen any. I've not seen any. So learning how to balance these 3 types of risk will help you go further in where? In life. So high risk, medium risk, and what? Risks. So in everything in life, there's still going to be what? Risk. Risk is still going to be involved. Learning how to balance and manage your risk is very important. Do you have any question? It's very important.
Since you are going into Russia now, let's dive deep.
Let's dive deep. You want to ask a question? Mark, yes. Something is... Can you...
You give an example of low risk as land.
Okay, it has cleared. You needed me to draw something. Sorry? Example of high risk. Now, high risk involves anything that floats. Are you getting me? Anything that floats is what? High risk. Are you following me? Stocks is high risk. Why? It's what? Floats. Forex is high risk because it what? Cryptocurrency is high risk because it what? Anything that floats is what? High risk. Is this clear now? You've gotten there. Now, medium risk. Now, real estate is actually medium risk. It's a medium risk investment. It's medium risk investment. In fact, when we come to mutual funds are medium risk. They're not people who say low risk. They're actually medium risk investments. Are we all together? All right. So, like I said, if you use one standard lot size, are you following me? How much are you going to make per pip movement? And recall that anytime you use from one standard lot size to 200, it is called the what type of lot size? Is that clear? Now the next we have is called mini what? Now let's leave this out. Mini lot size simply means you're using pip lot size from where? 0.1 to where? 0.9. From what? 0.1 to 0.9. That is a mini lot size. Now, in mini lot size, how much do you make per pip movement? How much? $1. So, per pip movement, you end up making how much? $1. So, if the market moves 2 pip using a mini lot size, how much are you going to make? $2. Are we writing this down? Because we're going to do a practical in class where I'll ask you a question, you calculate it, and you give me a response. Medium, mini lot size. Now the next we have is called a micro lot size. Okay. Next, let's see 145. Okay. So next.
So I think I'm also 140. Okay. You can quickly, for those using mobile phone, to download. You can quickly let them set up maybe like this 21 or 50.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
once I just configure,
We'll just go first. All right.
maybe like this
21 and 15. SMA, EMA, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, so using the micro lot size, um, how much? What is the range? From what? 0 point what? So how much? Zero. How much are you going to make per pip movement? 10 cents. You know why I'm laughing here? This is the part of many of us who want to increase the lot size. 10 cents is not plenty money. But learn to what? Grow. Are you all following me? But why not? If you have a lot of money to put in your trading, put a lot of money and use one lot size. You make what? More money. And you come to a point where you graduate to use higher lot sizes. Please ask him 21 and what again? 15. 15. All right. Are we all together? Do we all get this? I will arrest Stephen. You have question? Okay, the lots, no problem. One lot size. Now the minimum amount to use one lot size could be from $500. $500. So you can use one lot size. $500. So are we all this? Now how do we calculate our profit or our losses when we are taking a particular trade? Can we do that now? So take this formula that's written on the board. To calculate your loss or your profit, use the formula of what? Lot size times what? Pips times what? Multiplied by what? 10. So you can write it the way it is, the formula on the board. This is how you calculate your loss or your profit. Your loss or your profit. Lot size times what? Pips times what? 10. Now the 10 there is a constant. Those of us that did physics, there are some things called what? Constant. We don't remove them. So 10 is a constant. It doesn't go out. It converts it from a number with points to a single whole number. So lot size times. Now let's do a practical on this. Lot size. Let's imagine I used 2.0 lot size on a particular trade. Are you following me? Times my take profit now is 30 pips. 2.0 times what now? So that is pip gain. 30 pips. Pip loss is 10 pips, but I'm going to come to that. Let's do pip gain first. Times 30 times what here? Which is a constant. Now how much am I going to make? Let's calculate this together. 2 times 30 times 10. How much am I going to make? Alright, calculating it, how much am I going to make? I need everybody to calculate it. So that the answer is correct, but everybody should calculate it. Use your calculator. I'm showing you the formula so that you know how you make, know how much you're making or how much that you're probably losing. So calculating all of these things, you end up making how much? $600. $600. Now let's look at how much we are going to lose. Same thing. How many losses do we use? So 2.0 times how much? 10. That's our pip loss now. That's the amount we want to lose. Times what again? How much are we going to lose? We'll lose how much? $200. Is it clear to you? So this is how we understand how much we are going to make you on a particular trade or how much we are going to what? Lose on a particular trade. So your entry price is simply where you are entering the trade from. Do you understand? Where you are opening a buy or a sell from that particular point. Then the stop loss and your take profit is your exit price. Now, stop loss is you setting a price on your broker that tells your broker, like PU Prime now, that when market gets to this point, take out my trading loss to limit your loss. So a stop loss helps you limit your loss. That is why it's called stop loss. It stops you from losing further. Helps you limit your losses. Are we all together? Now, a take profit, on the other hand, helps you increase your profit. It takes you out in what? Profit. Let's imagine you want to sleep at night and you pick the trade. You just said it on the market that if the market gets to this point, take out my trade in what? Profit. And even when you go to sleep, if market gets to that particular price, it will take you out in what? Profit. Are we getting this? Stop loss and what? Profit. Is this clear to you? Are we clear on this? So we're going to be showing you now on your devices how you can set all of this things. So if you are buying, right? Let me establish this first. When you buy, you are anticipating that the price will go where? Am I correct? So if the price you are anticipating is to go up, what will your stop loss be? Below. So that in case it chooses to go down, it will just take you out to small words. And what will your take profits be? Because anytime we buy, we want the market to go up and hit our what? Take profits. And in case it doesn't go, what will your stop loss be? So put this in mind. Whenever you buy, your stop loss will be where? Your stop loss will be where? Below. Stop loss. Your TP will be where? Take profits. Very good. And what happens when you sell? It's the opposite. Stop loss above, take profits below. Now, can we all bring out our phone? We're going to be doing a practical right now. We set up an indicator on our phone that we're going to use to teach you something. So, bring out your phone very quickly. Go to your MT5 or your MT4. Bring out your phone, go to your MT5 or your MT4. Very quickly, bring out your phone. Please go to your MT5 or your MT4. Are we all together? So go to your phone. Are you on the MT5 or MT4? All right. So whichever one of them you are in, we're going to be setting up an indicator right now. So we'll be setting up an indicator. We're going to be using two indicators to trade today, which is EMA 21 and EMA 50. That's what I want to set up right now. Exponential moving average 50. EMA 21 or EMA 50. So I'm going to show you how to set this up on your phone. Have everybody opened their MT5 or MT4? Now go to the place where you can see your chart, the candlestick. No, not yet. Download MT5 or MT4. Now tap the second. Now you see an icon that looks like this, candlestick. That looks like this. Tap on that icon to open the chart like this to you. Have you seen it? Have you opened the chart like this? Are you there? MT5 or MT4? You downloaded this on Tuesday. Very good. MT5. Look at what I just showed you, man. So, EMA 21 and just wait there. And EMA 50. Two indicators, but don't worry. Just follow me step by step so everybody is on the same page. Now, can you all see this on your screen of your phone? If you can't see this, it's either you've not downloaded the app. Very good. Now, in order for you to set the indicator, now those who are using MT4, you will see a sign that looks like this at the top. Those who are using MT5, you see a sign that looks like this at the top. Can you see it? Can you see it? Right? Now click on the sign. Have you clicked on it? All right. When you click on it, you see it will have something written called main chart. Now in that main chart, you see an F with a plus icon. Click on the plus icon. Click on the plus icon. So just hold on. I'm going to show you. Very good. Just hold on. Yes, just follow me. You're there. If you follow what I say you should do, you'll definitely be on the same page with me. Don't worry. I've worked too long with MT5, so I have it in my brain. You'll definitely be on the same page with me. Are we all there? So you can see a lot of writings, right? Trend, oscillator. Very good. Now, from all of that, look for moving average. moving average. Can you see moving average? Yes. Tap on the moving average. Have you tapped on it? Have you tapped on it? Moving average. Moving average. Have you seen on it? Have you seen that? Everybody, I want us to be on the same page. Main chart, you have a lot of indicator already, so delete it and just start again. Delete them. So main chart. Have you seen the moving average? Tap on the moving average. All right. Now for the period, you see a writing icon, period, right? Turn the period to 21. 21. And wait for me. You see a period that is written down. Turn it to 21. It can't be a solid. Check. There's another moving average. Just check. There's period. If you look at the writing, there has to be a period. If you are lost, just call attention so that you'll be giving guidance. Period. Change it to 21. Now scroll down. Change the color. You see something that has a color down. Change the color to red. If yours is not in red, change it to red. Scroll down. At the bottom left, you see a P. Change the color to red. This one? Yes. Have you seen it? Change it to red. If it's in red already, leave it. Change the color to red. Okay, I need all of us to be in the same place. Have you changed it to red? Have you changed it to red? All right, now click on save. Everybody click on save when you change it to red. Save. Look at it to save at the top. Right top. Right top. Have you clicked on save? All right. After you've clicked on save, please, let's be very fast. Click on the menu. Open it again. Are you seeing the main chart again? Right? Click on the plus icon again in the main chart. We're using two moving averages. Click on the plus icon again in the main chart. The plus icon. This icon here. You see main chart. This icon here. That has an F and a plus. Have you clicked on it again? Yes. Now go back to that same moving average again. Go back to that same moving average. Have you gone back there? Yes. Now change the period to 50. Change the period to 50 now. You don't go off. Okay. Have you changed it to 50? Please don't be faster than me, eh? Yeah. Don't be faster than me. I'm giving you instructions. Don't be faster than me. If you are doing that now, you are going to disrupt me. Don't save yet. Just wait for me. Change the color to blue. The way you scroll down, go and change the color to blue.
Yeah, a lot of blue.
Any blue you want, as long as it's blue. Now, those online, I think you're going to get probably a separate version of this. But if you need a version of this, you need to be... Sorry, this is for those online. You need to be in our... WhatsApp group. If you're not on the WhatsApp group yet, can you just put down a yes if you're online? Those online, you are not yet on the WhatsApp group. Put down a yes. If you are not on any of our WhatsApp group, please put down a yes very quickly. All right, I can see a lot of yeses now. I would like you to do something very quickly. Is a WhatsApp line here? All right, I want you to send this yes. Send yes now to 08061739229. Send yes to 08061739229. Wherever a person do, that person watches a lot of embe. That person is a suspect. All right, 080. So send yes right now before I continue. Now, the reason why you are sending this yes is so that you can be a part of the community, the TikTok community on WhatsApp, so that we can give you clarity on all of these things up there. So send yes to 08061739229. We'll give you clarity. Now, those of us in class here, if you've done that, just click on save. Click on save and go back to your chat like this. Click on save and go back to your chart like this. After you've turned it to blue, 50 moving average.
Click OK before save.
Okay before save, definitely. Okay before save. Welcome back. This is everything now. All right, you can do that later, or you can just take a pause, save the number. Very good. No worry, don't worry. We'll come. I'm in a different chat. Again, send yes to 08061739229. And make sure you give this page a follow as well, so that you get notifications whenever we come live. Make sure you give this page a follow. All right. So, have we all done that? So, can you see two lines on your chart like this? Both red and blue. Can you see two lines? Red and blue line. Can you see them? Go back to your chart. Can you just see this kind of two lines? All right. If you can see this kind of chart, then you have done the right thing. So now, we're going to be moving into the next phase where we are going to be learning. Then you didn't save. You didn't save as well. Then you didn't save. Go back. You didn't save. Let me see. Are we all together? All right. So being together, we're going to move on to the next session, and we'll learn how to use this and pick traits, as well as we consider some other AI tools we can use. So let's just take a 5-minute break. Then when we are, like I said, we're not staying so long today. Just a 5-minute break. Now, within this 5-minute break, meet somebody that was able to do their own, get clarity. You can ease yourself and return back. Don't worry, we're coming to that. That's why we just put it. When we start explaining, we'll get clarity on this. Are we all together? Okay. Now, for those online, send yes to 08061739229. Sorry? Yes to 08061739229. Or use the link in the bio. Use the link in our bio. The code is +234. It's Nigeria. +234. Or use the link in our bio. So very quickly, those who are online, we'll be back. I think probably we'll leave the live and we'll be back in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll just take a little break and we are back for the next section. So the next section, we're talking about the AI tool, as well as learning how to use what we just indicated on the board. So if I'm sure every single person on their phone has the moving average 21 and the moving average 50. So we'll start up later. So next 5 to 10 minutes, we'll take a break.
That's network. There's no internet. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure right now. Um, so I wouldn't want to waste much time because I think hmm, we've done a lot with the preparations and all. So we got our hit here. Okay, so you've all had on your mobile phones, you've had the moving average installed, right? Is there anybody that has not been installed for? Everybody. Okay, last one you weren't around. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yes, but unfortunately not today, like right now. Um, Today is supposed to be more of practicals, remember? Yeah, so hopefully we'll look at some trade that we can possibly take. That's the thing. So we're supposed to have enough time. The reason for the first session was because some person needed to understand some basic things. Yes, because if you don't understand them, imagine we want to set stop loss now. Even up until now, I'm sure some of you still don't really know how to set the stop loss. It's not a one-time thing. I don't. This learning is not a they just show you once and that's all. No, most times it's a repeated thing, and that's why PU Prime Academy is always here, so you can always come for learning. Are we together? Yeah. So remember, I told you the last time that this is a journey. That last time is not the end of the journey. This one too is not going to be the end of the journey, but at least it will give you a head start. Are we together? Now, open your chart. Open your chart. Let's pick any instrument. I think currently I'm on Euro AUD. From your code section, can you locate Euro AUD? Now, if you don't have Euro AUD on your quotes, if you don't have it on your quotes, you know where you see those currency pairs. Now, look to the top of that top. By the top right, you see like a cross. For those who don't have Euro AUD on their quote already, look at the top side, you see like a cross. Click on the cross. Click on the cross. You've done that? No. This is what I'm talking about. Let me click this one. Now this is your hello. Below, underneath here, you see the first one is written quote to your left, to your lower left. When you open the quote, you see a lot of both currency pairs or tradable assets, right? Now check if you have EURAUD. If you don't have it, it's okay. Now what I'm saying is if you don't have it, look at the top right of your chart of that quote. Do you see something like an arrow? The top right, top right. Are we together? Yes. Do you see an arrow? Please, I want to do this one so that we'll just move. Click on the arrow. What do you see next? Add symbol. Now click on that search button, then type EURAUD. Capital or small, it doesn't matter. EURAUD. Once you type it, it will come out like this. So all you need to do is just tap on it. That's all. Just tap on it. That's all. Good. Then at the same time, clear the search. Let's add more. For those who don't have Euro USD, type EURUSD. We want to add some more instruments. You have done that Euro AU. Have you clicked? Just click like this. Click like this. That's all. You have added them.
I'm seeing now.
You've added them now. It's very simple. Now, for those who don't have gold, just type XAU USD. On that, on your quotes, click on that arrow. You see this search button, XAU AUD. Can you see it's out now? Just tap on it. That's all. Okay, I should write what you need to add. This where's my this is it? Let me see. I'm not so conversant with this one. Let's so on a plain plan. You can add a lot of instruments. You can add Euro AUD, Euro USD, GBP USD, XAU USD gold. You can even add oil. OIL. You see oil. Once you type it and it comes out, just tap on it. That's all. Now, so that we will not waste our time looking for more instruments. AUD. Right? You can add CAD JPY, CAD JPY. JPY. You can add USD CHF. If you can see it, USD CHF. Just go to your quote, click on the arrow to the top right. Sorry, before I come, then find symbol, just search. All of these stuff. Once you type it, it comes out. Just tap it, that's all. Yes, your question? Just once it comes out, just tap it. Just tap. Okay. Then you go back. You will see it has been added. Okay, so let's quickly do what we need to do. Hello? Let's quickly do what we need to do. Let's quickly do what we need to do. Also, last thing is if you are using your phone, which most of you are using right here now, huh? If you are using your phone, I'd like you not to just make your phone like this, horizontal, make it slanty. So go to that your setting and make your phone slanty, so you can view your chart very well. You know, so you can have it this way. So this is the simple format. I will use this one to show everybody. Then, for those who will want to have the, like, stresslessly now, how would I call it? You want the signal to come. I'll show you manual. You know, there's a difference between driving manual and automatic. Yes, now. You have driven manual before? Yes. You know that for everything you want to do, you need that clutch. Have you driven manual inside serious hold up? Yes. Jesus. You will just be looking at automatic people with one bad eye. All right. Now, so we are currently on Euro AUD. So everyone, click on Euro AUD. Then click on charts. Just tap on Euro AUD, then click on charts. Why did everything disappear? What happened? Let me just quickly apply my settings and for instance, let's say okay. All right, so let's just dive right into it. Now, there are two ways. There are two ways that we can do this thing manually. Two ways. Now, as a beginner trader, you need something to guide you on when to enter and when to get out. Abi? I think that's one of the most important things in trading. So the cheat code is this. Have you opened the chart of Euro AUD? The chart. Euro AUD. Now, remember I also said make your chart slanty, right? So you can see a whole lot. Now, what you are going to be doing is this. You will, once you tap on your chart, change what time frame are you using now? What time frame? Now, change it to 4 hours. What your 4-hour time frame does for you is to give you the current directional bias. Now, although, tap on your chart. If it's straight like this, once you tap on it, you see like a blue. Then you click H4. Now, what the 4-hour tells you, hello, what the 4-hour does for you is to give you the current directional bias. Remember when we talked about forward guidance? Remember your forward guidance? For those who were there, right? It gives you an idea of where price is most likely headed to. At least maybe for the next few hours or for the next few days. That's what your 4-hour does for you, right? So, on Euro AUD now, let me go back to show you something. If you are on 4 hours,
So, when it's right, the audience online have complained the kind of things like this guy is trying to run an ad with it. Is it possible to maybe can I just shift to the side when annotating on the screen?
okay, so that I'm not
So
blocking
that,
screen.
yeah, so that they can see. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Now, when price, please look at when price is below your EMA on your 4-hour time frame, those two lines are your moving average lines. When price is below it on your 4-hour time frame, this is your CHF. Oh, let me click on Euro AUD. So we are looking at EURAUD. Okay. So when price is above, okay, when price is below your EMA, on what time frame? 4 hours. Don't forget, on 4 hours. Now, what it means is it's telling you that the momentum is towards the downside. Now, this strategy is just for one, beginners, and two, we are trying to do a little bit of scalping, right? Or let's say day trading. We are not trying to stay too long in the market. So when price is below, what I mean is something like this now. When price at least fully closes below the EMA, it means momentum now is most likely towards the downside. And when price successfully closes above the 2 EMAs now, it means momentum is towards where? The upside. Now, if momentum is towards the upside, what trades are we looking for? Buy or sell? Buys. And when the momentum is towards the downside, what trades are we looking for? Sell. Are we together now? So let's take the last instance now that price came to the downside. So let me use as reference. This was the last time price came to the downside. So you mark the last candle and make it bigger so everybody will see it. This, yes. Okay, one is the smaller one, the other is the big one. One is, the red one is 21 moving average. Yes, it's the one you said. One is 21, the other one is 50. The red one is 21. The green one is 50. What they do, they act as support and resistance. And moving average is best used in a market that is trending. You remember the last time? I told you if you want to use this strategy, it's most likely going to be very, very effective in a trending market. Either it's trending to the upside or... So we want to use it to catch the small, small moves that we are seeing in the market. Okay? So when price... This was when price broke to the downside around this area. Let me remove that line so you see it. You can see this candle, right? I just need you to pay attention to this. And you are going to do this on what time frame? Whoops, I'm on 1 hour currently. 4 hours. Okay. On 4 hours, this would be it here, right here, on 4 hours. Even this one. When price closes below on your 4 hour time frame, it goes below, right? So let's take this now, then we'll look at when price closes above. Now, it means that from here onward, we are going to be looking for what? Sells. Until we are going to remain on sells until on the same 4 hours, price now does what? Closes above. Then we'll stop selling and we'll start looking for buys. So let me go back. This should be April 30th. So you will then switch to your 15 minutes. The moment you see price breaking above or below, this stands below on 4 hours, right? Then you switch to your 15 minutes time frame. So let's go back and locate that period now. Around April. You can see where I marked, Abi. This was that period that I marked. Now, you are going to be looking for sells. And how will you sell? There are 2 ways to sell. 2 ways to what? But I will recommend one for you now that is less risky. The first way to sell is you want to sell every time price goes back to this moving average. Every time it goes back. So the job of this guy is to protect price to remain below. Right? So there's every tendency that when price goes back here, it will push to the downside. That's one. Two, there are times where it will look like it's going above, then all of a sudden it will come back. So I want you to escape some of those traps, right? So what you will do is every time from that period onward, from this period onward, just wait for price to look like it's going above. When it comes back below again, you can see this one. Then you are now going to take your trade on the next candle, which is this one now. What trade? Buy or sell? Sell, right? After you have sold, you will then put your stop loss few pips above this line. In case your village people now force price to go back up. Yes, the two EMAs. Your stop loss will go above now. So that in case price, like for this one now, you will notice that, okay, let's say here, you notice that price looked like it wanted to go back. But this EMA forced it back, right? So in case price wants to go back, there's every high chance that the EMAs will push it back to the downside, right? So this is number one way. Number two is when price goes above and successfully goes back below. There's a reason why. Let me show you the reason. Is there any marker here? There's no marker here. Okay, I like using marker more. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Which one is the one we can use to write now? Let's get back. No, we need to go back to this surface. HDMI. Try one.
No, it's 3.
It's 3. Okay. Okay. All right. So price moves in this direction. If price is going down, you will see down movement like this, huh? Then it will not continue all the way down. Sometimes it will not go back, Abi. Then later again, come down and even come lower. Are you seeing this pattern? Then go back again and sometimes do like this, then later come lower. So price will be doing something like this. Are you getting it? So there's every tendency that after price does this, for instance, this leg, you can see this one, Abi, this leg. Can you see it? Then you obviously did this one, another leg to the downside. So if you always want to say price should bounce above, there are times where price will go above like this or go above like this, right? But it will still return again below. So when price successfully goes above and returns below, when price successfully goes above and then returns below, I will want to take another sell. The sell will happen. You see the candle that came below. It's not the one I'm going to sell on. I want to make sure it successfully closed below. I'm going to take my sell in the next one. Are you seeing it? Now, I'm showing you all of this manually now. What the AI does, or what the indicator does rather, is to tell you exactly when to now enter so that you are not guessing, right? You are not guessing. I'm just trying to make you understand what the indicator is doing for you, okay? So, then you are going to sell again. Once you place your sell, your stop loss usually should go above the previous high or few pips above the EMA line. But preferably, you see this high, your stop loss should go few pips above it. So if I'm selling from here, my stop loss will be... Will my stop loss be here? Will it be here? Here? Better. This is much more better. Then you will aim for 2 times the size of this. The size of your entry and your stop loss, you aim for at least 2 times of it, which is something like this. Abi? Yes. At least. This should give you at least 2 times of this. If not, a bit more, right? So you can see that we successfully hit this one. Then what happens? Price goes back above, isn't it? Now we are waiting for it to do what again? To come back, isn't it? To come back where? Remember that your 4 hours has told you that we are selling. So on your lower time frame, 15 minutes, you are looking for every time it to do the same thing. The same way 4 hours came down. Wait for 15 minutes to do the same thing. If it goes up, fine, allow it. Wait for the candle to successfully close below. Now, this one closed below, you can see it. Now, if you place your buy, your sell here, and you put your stop loss above this high, there's problem. You can see that price, your village people now started pushing the thing up to make sure that you don't make that profit. That's why some of you need to pray. Some of you need to pray. Now, remember I also mentioned that this strategy is not perfect. You can't even get any perfect strategy, right? But at least 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, you should be right. Are we together? The first one, you were right. This one now, obviously, you will be wrong, isn't it? But you wouldn't know that this thing will play out bad because after this one now, at this second candle, what will you do? You place your sell. And immediately you sell, you see that the thing stops selling and it starts going against you. All right. Obviously, this one, your stop loss will be above here. It should have taken you out. But you now waited again and price successfully closed below. You can see this one now. Then this one, after this one closed below, your entry will be at the next one, isn't it? Did this one go down now? Yes, Abi? So you obviously make your profit back. So once you put your sell entry here, naturally your stop loss, this one now will be high. It will be high. Where? This is the safest place. This is the safest place to put your stop loss, actually. All right? So let's see how it played out. You can see it kept selling, Abi. Yes. No, it's a bad way of using moving average. I don't know if you were in the Tuesday's class. I said moving average is a good strategy, but a lot of persons are using it the wrong way. So it seems not to work, right? This is just one of the better ways to use the moving average. One of the better ways to use the moving average. Okay? One of the better ways. So you can see that your sell completely worked right here. Then, see this one. After it has sold and sold and sold and sold, notice that it started going back to the upside, right? So what are we waiting for? For it to come back. It came back down here. So your entry will be this next candle, right? Now, it started selling a bit, but most likely would not have hit your target before price started going back. But ideally, if you put your entry at this second candle here, where should your stop loss be? Somewhere above this high, right? Isn't it? Did price get to hit your stop loss? No. It still came in your favor and it would have hit your targets. Are you seeing the clear examples now? So there are times where the thing will dance a little bit, but if you hold on, it will still go in your favor. Then we are waiting for price again to come back below, which it did here. But what I want you to take note of is that your 4 hour gave you a sell does not mean that later it cannot change again to buy. After a few days, the thing will change again, right? So if we go back to our 4 hours, okay, it still hasn't changed now. On your 4 hours, price has not successfully closed above for us to be looking for buys. Have you seen it? Hello? This one is looking confusing, Abi? No. Let's be honest. It looks like there's a lot. There's a lot to consider, Abi. And that's how trading can be. But what if we now do something like this? What if we now do something like this? On your 4 hours, you can clearly see when it gave you the signal for sales. Huh? Why did it give sales? Because price has successfully closed below, isn't it? Abi? Then on your 15 minutes time frame now, let me mark where the sell started on your 4 hours. This was where it gave us the signal here. Then on your 15 minutes time frame, you are now going to be, let me locate that point. You are going to be looking for where price. What's going on? We are going to April 1st. And where is that line? We've not gotten there. The date is April 8th. Yes. This is April 12th. We're almost there. We're at March. We have passed it. Sorry, patience. I just need us to understand this thing. This is it here, right? Good. So, after this was around that period on the 4-hour time frame that gave us sell because price came below. So, now, what this thing is going to be doing for you is, because we are now selling, every time you see this signal, what do? Ignore it. You're only focused on the sales. Are we seeing it? So this was where it gave you the first sell. Buy, every time it gives you buy, ignore it. You can see another sell, right? So you are not guessing now. It's telling you exactly when to enter. Then it goes above. You are waiting for it to go down again. You can see it gave you another sell. So ideally, remember, for this kind of scenario, your stop loss should be, that's why I said this is the safest place to put your stop loss. Because if you put it anywhere too close, you can see when it went up, it would have taken you out. But eventually, given that price went up, notice that when it came back down again, it gave you another sell.
Sir,
Yes.
like this, where the high is very.
There was a massive gap up. That was why.
Yeah, if we set, let's say we use 0.1 lot.
Yes.
And we have a target risk tolerance.
Mm.
But this one now will make our risk tolerance
To be higher. Yes, you can decide to, in this kind of scenario now, if I was the one, I know that there is a tendency that even though this thing will eventually sell, price can still try to go and test this level before selling. And in doing that, my drawdown, my negative is going to be high. I will reduce my lot size to accommodate such. Are you getting? So in that case now, for me, I will call it's not an A+ setup now. It's not the best of setup, but it's still a good one. So for me to still take that trade, I will just reduce my lot size. That's it. Yes. It's there on the indicator. Oh, no, you will not sit on your phone. And you will not sit on your phone now. I mean, is anybody seeing arrow on their phone? If you are seeing it, let me know. Because you're not supposed to see it now. You're not supposed to see it now. Mm-hmm. Yes. If you feel like, see, let me tell you something. Hello. The truth is that sometimes, life is a risk. Hello. There are times where it will look like it wants to rain. And sometimes, will it actually rain? No. And there are times it looks like it wants to rain and it will rain. Now, if it looks like it wants to rain and you want to go out, like you're not going with a car or anything, and you went out and rain beat you, people will tell you that, are you blind? Didn't you see that it will rain? You know, human beings can be like that. And there are times where it looks like it wants to rain, and you still went out, and it ended up not raining. They say, even me, I know say it no go rain. See, don't trust people too much. It's because they don't know how it will play out in the first instance. Your own is you don't know if it will end up being a good trade or a bad trade. Your own is you have a system that you are following. So when that system gives you that signal, what do? Follow. What the system will do for you is that if you consistently follow, at least go back and check. Out of 10 times that you follow, you will get it right more times. Are you getting the idea now? That's what it does. You can follow the first one and it fails. Guess what? You can follow the second signal and it also... You might stop. Somebody else keep following. Keep following. And you now notice that the person will now take stock. Out of 10, out of 15, out of 20 trades, the person will have more than half, at least 60-70% worst case, that went in his favor. Yes, so that's what we call a system. So, in this case, I will still enter the trade. What I can just do for myself, because of my experience, and I've seen this kind of gap, my experience tells me that market will attempt covering the gap. Are we together? And in doing so, and I have a sell signal, which means that price can potentially want to go up first before continuing down. I don't want to see that kind of negative. Best, I can just reduce my lot size, reduce my risk. So instead of 0.1, I can do half, 0.05. Now, good thing is that, notice that when price went, you were still on the trade, small profit, then price went against you, you were now in negative, right? Just for a while. All of a sudden, it came back down. And guess what? It gave you another signal, which means you can potentially... I'm not saying it with my mouth, but... You know, I said I don't want to teach you bad thing. You know, see, from my experience of doing trainings like this, I've been in a class like this that I said, guys, all right, let's take a trade. I can't remember exactly what I asked them, the instrument or whatever. This man, first time trading, you know your default lot size, if you want, for the first time you want to trade, is one standard lot. You'll be the one to change it. This man used it like that. He said, Bishop said we should enter. Bishop can never be wrong. Am I God?
No.
I'm only trying to follow a system. My system has an edge, which means more times than not, to play out in my favor. It might be that time I ask you to enter, that it will not play out. Oga went to enter one standard lot. And it was even indices, because then I do more of indices. Either it should have been either NAS 100, that's US 100, or D40. D30 then, D30. Although this man made a lot of money. Within a short period, he made a lot of money. Now, the man was happy. I think in Naira, it was a Naira account. I think this man made close to 900,000, if not 900,000 plus. And guess what? The trade did not last more than 5 to something minutes. That I made it. Now, one standard lot. Guess what? I now said, when the man, when I was saying, how much did you make? How much did you make? This man showed me, I'm like, no, now, like, how much did you make? The man said, this is how much I made. I now check, I saw it was one standard lot. So I now use my hand to change it. Then, we entered another trade again. The man now noticed that the way that one was going, the way this one is going, different from the way the profit of this one is looking too small. The man started to, excuse me, I don't know. I don't know why this is going. Now, so we now explain that, it's because of the lot size is different. The man said, change it back to... Sir, no. Choose you this day. The lot size you will use. So, now the man ended up changing it to his own. He asked the person seated beside him, because he was a newbie. The person sitting beside him already had some experience, so he helped him to change it. Now, on his own, he went to now pick trade on his The next time we will see each other, the accountants disappear. He pays school fees. His school fees. His school fees to learn. That's what we call learning curve. Next time, nobody will tell him. Right? So, please follow the system, right? The best way to learn to be consistent is to follow your system. Now, the reason I'm showing you that this system has an edge, which means to an extent, it will play out more often than not. All right? So, if we keep going again, you notice that it went above. Notice when it came below, right? Now, for the manual one, you would have entered around this second candle after the first one closed, right? But if you are using this one we wait for confirmation first to be sure that there's enough momentum before it will not give you that signal. Notice that it didn't give you the signal here. It gave you around here. And see that this one was very, very easy trade. The moment you entered, the universe is on your side. It's just pushing you down, right? So you can see that at least, I think maybe we have hit 1 or 2 stop loss. But we have hit more take profits, isn't it? So price went above again, came below. You can see a sell, isn't it? So your stop loss will be above here. Even when price was going up, did you get to your stop loss? No. You can see when it came back down again, it even gave you that signal because of the momentum it's seen to sell. You can see you obviously make your profit. Now, remember what we call this. Is it advisable to trade? No. Good. Thank God it was giving you a signal that we are not even expecting to take initially. So you'd have ignored that. Then sell. Obviously, put your sell and put your stop loss here. So no matter how long, this one took long, but it didn't hit your stop loss. You probably would have even hit your target. Probably would have hit your target. This one. Okay, see when price came below. Normally, manually, you would have taken your entry here, right? But I said this one is not just going to tell you to enter because it came below. It will look for a form of confirmation. You can see price attempted going above and could not, right? You can see it was after the rejection. You can see it was after the rejection that it now gave the sell signal. I don't know if you're getting my point. So there's some form of confirmation alongside with this one, right? Then above, you can see when it came below. When it came below, did it give you the signal? No. It waited for confirmation for price to attempt going up. When it noticed that it failed, what happened? Sell. And you can see how smoothly it sold. Are you getting the idea? So with this, there's already an edge. Yours is just to follow. All right? It's just to follow. So even though price came below around these levels, did it give you a sell? No. It's not seeing the momentum yet. Even at this point, it didn't give the sell, but it gave a sell here. Your stop loss would have been here. This one will give you some profit, but later it will take you out in a loss. Are you seeing it? This one would have given you a little bit of profit, though. But later, it wouldn't have hit your target before it will, because your stop loss would have been somewhere above this level, right? So you can see that price came at some point, it would have taken you out. That means we have done like, 7 or almost 8, and we've had like 2 or 3 losses now, right? You can see this one now. Your stop loss would have been here. Can you see that it was not a loss, it was a good trade, right? You can see this one too. Whoa, this one would have ended up being a loss too. But guess what? I hope you know that it doesn't hit your target, you can see close. Yes. Although I don't use to advise such. But some persons, you remember what we talked about, break even? Break even, right? Yes. I'm already seeing some profits. My stop loss is here. Anything can happen. This thing is beginning to struggle too much. Just carry your stop loss and put it at your entry. So that in case this thing wants to go back. You know why? Because if it ends up going back, if price comes back down again, there's a high tendency that it will give you another signal to enter again. Right? So we are waiting for that signal. Entry, stop loss here. It didn't hit our stop loss. It was a good trade, right? Entry around here, stop loss around here. You can see it was a very good trade, right? Right. Also a very good trade. Okay. Entry, stop loss. You can see it didn't hit our stop loss. It took time. Well, it was still a good trade. Entry, stop loss here. This one, yes, yes. This, your entry here, if we don't want to go too far, if we put our high here, at some point, it will take you out. This one would have still taken you out in a loss, right? I think there was an entry here. Entry here, stop loss above here. You probably would have even hit your target already before this one happened. Entry, stop loss above. So it was a good trade. Now, in general, okay, entry, stop loss above. This one would have taken you out, right? But if you calculate the amount of trades that we have seen compared to the one that hit loss, I hope you know we are still profitable. So that is a system. Guess what? If it let's leave that one. So what we are waiting for now, for us to enter a trade, even right here, is if price comes back down and gives us a signal. All of us here will enter it, so that we will see if we will make money. Don't worry, you make money. You make money, all right? You're using demo. I said real. You're using demo. You don't want to make money. It's okay. Let me see. Which other instrument should we analyze? Gold. I hope you know that if you want to trade gold, your capital is not going to be $100. Please. Your capital is not going to be the $100. You know why? Hello? You know gold naturally is a volatile instrument. See, you see, one problem with gold is that if gold gives you that signal up, that is going up, gold not naturally wants to go up, but gold will first of all play with you first. It wants to go up, it will do like this. You say, the thing is going to do like this. It's do like this. It's like it will do like this. But you have entered here already. It will do you like this, do you like this. When you now get tired, the thing will now. Gold and silver, they did me dirty one day. I was on this trade since not early in the morning. I think between 10 and 11 thereabouts. I've entered the trade. I've set my stop loss, my take profits, so I left the trade. So one of the things I like doing is that once I enter a trade, set my stop loss, take profit, I can just leave that trade. Whatever happens, as long as I know that I have an edge, if I keep repeating it, I'll win more trades. So I left it. I came back to see that it was in profit, but the profit was still far from my target. Okay. The profit was not that much for me to break even, because if I break even, you can easily come and take me out. I left it. From between 10:30 there about to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, around 4. I now told myself 3. I told myself that once it is 4 p.m., anywhere this thing is, any profit it is, I will take it. I believe that that's what the market wants to give me. I was watching it. Immediately it was 4. I had 2 positions on gold, I think, then 1 on silver. I know I was trading both gold and silver. Immediately it was 4. I closed the trade. As I closed the trade, I wanted to go and tell, because I showed one of my friends, we call him Prophet, Gabriel. I showed him before that, oh, this is the trade. This trade is just dancing around since. So I said, once it's full, I was going to close it. So I was going to tell him that I finally closed that trade. Oh. By the time I would get to him, it was not even more than 15 seconds. I just opened the chart that let me just show him. You can see that massive move to the upside. I just said, you're a bastard. Honestly, that was what I did. Now, God can do that to you a lot. God is volatile. One of the things I like about it, if you are going to make profit, immediately you will know. And if you are going to make a loss, immediately you will. Once you enter, it's moving. So please, because of all of this fake, if you don't have some good funds, just avoid gold. Don't near there. Gold is like it's like teaching a primary school student further maths. You know further maths? There's a difference between maths and further maths. Instead of you to be doing your algebra, you are busy doing calculus. Divide the x. Please. Trade at your level, right? You grow. Yes, sir. Yes. I'm talking about, you don't necessarily need to have all the money in the world. So if you have at least $500, you can be doing from 0.01 to 0.05 on gold. I can assure you that if you follow even this simple setup, right, and you are catching at least 50 pips on gold per trade with 0.05, it will be good money. Good money. And especially if you are someone like me that will enter like 2 positions. Sometimes 2. Sometimes I can have 3, depending on how the trade is playing out. 0.05. Minimum 50 pips, 50 pips, 50 pips. It's going to be good money for you. All right, so please avoid it with small money, except you are ready to pay school fees. Right? Yes. You can enter multiple positions of the same instrument at the same time. And we'll do it. Let's see if we have a signal now. We will do it. You will do it. Others will enter 1-1. You will do it. On Bitcoin. Bitcoin too. You see, we are talking about gold now. Bitcoin is the senior brother to gold. 0.01 alone on Bitcoin. Should we practice it? He said there's a signal on BTC now. Wait. Why are you people scared? Let's see the direction. It's supposed to be buy. That's the last signal. Are we sure? Okay, then on 15 minutes. This is Bitcoin, BTC. Yes. There's a signal for buy. Yes. BTC USD. Now go to your quotes. Go to that your quotes. You don't want to trade BTC USD? Let's trade now. Yes, now. Why are you wasting your time on demo? Live account. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, so that you will see how it looks like.
This arrows, please. Because I'm trading a live account.
Okay.
So I want to know how these arrows come about.
All right. Yes, bye. Now, on the 4 hours, yes, on the 4 hours, the last signal we had here is buy now, right? On 4 hours. The last one we had here is buy. So, even on our 15 minutes, and price is breaking structure, although this buy is just going to last up until this supply level here. Technically speaking, for those who would want to, this buy is going to last up until these supply levels right here. So pending when price gets here, we are still pushing to the upside. Yes. Yes, BTC USD. Yes.
Price is under moving average.
Let me see. BTC USD. It's not the same BTC USD. Yeah?
Is this 4 hours?
Yes. No, this, I'm back to 15 minutes.
No, let's say we confirm the trend for 4 hours first. This
BTC. No, not 1 minute, 4 hours. Okay. Let's leave BTC then. Let's look for a currency pair that will be less volatile. If a lot of persons are very skeptical about it. I was waiting for buy on this guy because this was one of the things I was watching, USD, yes, JPY. Because on 4 hours, he recently gave a buy, right? It's above now, isn't it? Is it the same on your own? USD JPY. Then, coming to 15 minutes, it has been ranging, and I've been expecting that breakout. And I'm expecting a breakout. The moment he gives a buy now, we'll just hit the buy. Okay. Like there's news right now. So nobody had in mind to enter the BTC, Abi? You did? How's it going? If you have entered now, check it now. You should be in profit already. 15 minutes for the entry. There are 2 time frames you are using. The first time frame is what? Then the one that you use to enter is what? Very simple. 4 hours and 15 minutes time frame. Now, I'm coming to your question. Without even having the indicator that will point this arrow, can anybody even use what I explained to take a trade?
Yes, sir.
Without the arrows, from the explanation. 4 hours, hello. From the explanation. 4 hours to get your forward guidance, which is the direction. Then 15 minutes. So if my direction now, for instance, is up. This is BTC USD. The last one is up, right? All I'm doing is I'm looking for the signal to do what? To buy. Are we getting the idea now? So without these arrows, can you even possibly take trades? Please, what's your question? A lot of you weren't willing to take trade on BTC. You've not entered by yourself before. Okay.
This is 15 minutes now.
This is MT5. Okay, just
15 minutes.
let it come back. Then you can click. Sorry. This point here. This is buy. This is sell. Buy, sell. Right? Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. So yes, Iban. Possibility of Iban. But just leave it first, sir. This is BTC. Since there is hello. Hello. Please, can I have your attention, please? Just 1 minute. Let me just clear something. 1 minute. If you are here, you don't know if I say buy gold or buy anything now. You don't know how to look for buy and click buy. Please let me. Please, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Now, I had no idea that some of you still don't know how to click buy or sell. The way I said, I just said we are buying BTC, Abi. Yes. And if I know that some of you don't know how to buy and sell, look, the first thing is the foundation. If the foundation be faulty, what will you do? Abi? Good. Now, that's why if you understand the basics, when I say buy or sell, it's not going to be a problem. I assume that we have already done it from the first session. All right? Which is my bad. Now, can we come up with an agreement now? Let's come up with an agreement. Kenny, let her answer. Hello, ma'am. Can we come up with an agreement? Everybody. Let's do it this way now. Can you give me... okay, how many of you already know how to buy or sell? So that we know... Okay, let's say majority of you still don't know how to enter buy or sell, right? Yeah. Good. Now, if you know or you don't know, it's not a problem. Can we come up with an agreement? Next week, Tuesday, all we are going to do is to learn how to buy, how to set stop loss, and how to set take profits. Yes. Yes. Buy, sell, stop loss, take profit, and how to even do trailing stop. In case you're already seeing some profits, but the thing does not want to go again, how to break even. And for those who even have laptops, you bring it out, teach how to set trailing stop. So you don't need to be monitoring the thing, it will be adjusting by itself. Right? Then, Thursday now, we will now settle down and do this, and enter buy, and enter... There will be no... From 11 or 11:30 max, what we'll be doing is, as I'm talking, some of us will be scanning already. The moment you see any signal, it wasn't also somewhere that called our attention to this one. The moment you see any signal, let us know. When we confirm that it is correct, we are going to... Are we together? That was my plan initially from what I was saying on TV, but I didn't know it would take a lot of time from the first session that you guys did. Because it's looking like if I still insist on us buying or selling, the problem now is after you place your buy, most of you don't know how to set take profits. You don't know how to set stop loss. In case the thing is dancing around before we leave here now, I don't want to leave you in that state. So do we have an agreement? Should we do it that way? Yes, sir. Those online, please, what do you think? I said on Tuesday next week, we will learn entry, buy, sell, take profit, stop loss, then set even trailing stop. Then on Thursday, we are now practically going to be doing buy and sell. Buy, sell. Immediately you enter buy, sell stop loss, sell take profit. Immediately you enter sell stop loss, sell take profit. All right? That's what we'll be doing all through. It will be like a trading session. Right? So anything 2 p.m. will be done. Whatever we have done from morning to that 2 p.m. we are done. Right? So those online, what do you have to say about that? Please. Make sure you are present. So that we'll solve this problem once and for all. I don't want you to be like that man. There are a lot of scenarios that I can tell you of what people who had no knowledge has done. There was this woman, she traded oil. That should be, I don't even know this Apostolic Faith Junction, Lifestyle House. Okay, she traded oil. She have not learned how to take profit but she was fast enough to learn how to just enter. She said, because I was just in the office that day, they said, Bishop, somebody is looking for you. I hope I'm not in trouble. He said, no. So when I went to meet her, she said, Bishop, I made money. Then we were using more of Naira accounts. How much did you make? She said she made over 1.5. Now, her account balance before she made 1.5 was around 400 and something thousand. And she made 1.5. How? Because after celebrating, I want to know what happened. She said she was just in the house in the evening. That day, she came back early from work and she was cooking. That was on a Friday. She was trying to cook. The phone was beside her. So, she just picked up the phone and she looked at her MT4. She saw that, moving average strategy. Then itself, it was moving average cross. See this cross? Somebody asked cross. It was moving average cross that happened on oil. And she took the trade. But she took that trade on one standard lot. And she said she had 4 positions open. You know that thing that will happen to you when you enter, but the thing will not show you that enter because of network. So she was pressing it, buy now, not knowing the thing has entered 4 times. She didn't know the trade has already entered. She now dropped the phone. She kept doing what she was doing. It was the next time she would carry her phone. She was seeing, when you're in profit, it will be blue. She was seeing blues, 4 blues. So the total of the 4 blues was like 1.5 million, thereabouts. She now closed, she was happy. The problem now is, I hope you know that if the thing was going the other direction, Otilo, right? Then, another problem is that thing that you did, can you repeat it again? Is it something you can keep doing? Is it a system that you know that can keep giving you profit? So it's not just about trading, it's about developing a trading system. So much so that if you look at the market, you have a trading system that can be giving you an edge. You might not make the exact same amount of profit, but you are sure that you will make more profit than losses. Are we together now? So I'd like you to measure your trades by 10, 10, 10. After every 10 trade, take an evaluation of your trades. If after 10 trades, you are not winning more than 5, at least 5 will be the least. 5 is half, right? Say you are winning 6, 7 out of 10 at least. Then you have a system. So what you can do is, you can double down on that system. Then when you now have a lot of confidence in your system, that is where the real money starts to come. The real money starts to come, yes. She did though. But she brought back almost all again. Because, let me complete the story. I now told her that, I hope I will see you in training the following day. And she said, I will come. I did not see her. What I told I told someone that, hey, the problem I have now is that, you see that money that she has made, there's every high tendency that she will bring it back. You know, when you withdraw, the money that was there before, she lost the money. You know, she will use out of the 1.5 something to fund the account again. How many of you have fund the account again? That one too also, she funded the account. It was after she had funded like 3 or 4 times. She now came. And I saw her in training. After about almost a month, oh, and I said, how is the thing going? Me, I know the answer before I asked. Yes, I know the answer before I asked. All right, enough of the stories, right? So since we have an agreement, what I would like you to do for me is this. For those who are here physically, if there is any way you can get a laptop, if it's maybe your son's own, if you can go and steal, don't steal. Go and borrow your wife's own. If you don't have your personal own, just get a laptop by all means. It's an investment that you use to make money. Because, sincerely speaking, if you have mobile phones, you can never see arrow. You will never see it. Yes. It's designed for laptops. But if you have a phone, you will be forced to be doing it manually. What I showed you before, Abby. Check your 4 hours. It gives you forward guidance, right? Use your 15 minutes to enter after the break. There will still be some errors. But if you have this one, it's going to just tell you exactly when to enter. All right? That's the main deal. Now, not just this one. The other one. Let's see. This one. Now, one of the reasons I like this one is because this one gives you, it's like ahead of time. Check something out. Check it out. Check this out now. With this one, 4 hours, and with this one, the same 4 hours, you will notice a difference. You notice a difference. Okay, let me do it again. Just take like a mental picture of this chart on 4 hours. One bullish here, 2 cells here, right? Then let's go to this one. One bullish here. Meanwhile, the bullish of the other one came way before this one. Are you seeing any cells here? But has price been doing some form of sales? Yes. So this one is ahead of its time. Let me just use that word. This one is ahead of its time. Which means that if this is the one I'm using, on my 4 hours, I've seen sell. On my 4 hours, again, I've seen sales. If I go back to my 15 minutes where I'll be taking my entries from, if I go back to my 15 minutes, I would have enjoyed some form of sales. Right from the first one, I would have enjoyed this sale. I would have enjoyed this one. Now, this is BTC USD. This one, you want to enter sharply and, scalping. A bed in hand, huh? Like high frequency trading now. Scalping, you can see stay for. This one is high frequency. Sell. I hope you know from here to here, this amount of pips is serious money. Yes, so. You know gold can give you a lot of money, even 0.01. BTC will give you more. Abi? BTC will give you more than gold. Now, you can see sell. Then if you wait for a while again, You see, just this short sale alone will give you decent profits. This one did not work well, Abi. It didn't work well. I also told you that it's not 100%. So bring your argument. We'll settle it. I also told you it's not 100%. But at least we've had like 3 or 4 now that is going well, right? Then, meanwhile, you're ignoring the buy. Can you see this one? Very swift and fast. This one did not really go well because you're taking the trade the next candle after it. This one too didn't go well. But this one went well. This one went well. This one still went well. This one went well. And this one, did it go well? Yes. You would have made your decent profits. This one gives you a lot of profits. So you are not waiting for too long. You are not waiting for too long. This one gives you a lot of profit already in a short time. Every small move, this is 15-minute time frame. Every small move, even if you are using 0.01, is significant profit.
So every count there is 15 minutes.
Yes, 15 minutes time frame.
So almost half of us a day.
Right? So we are waiting for the next signal that it will give. Now, with all of these, either the first one or the second one, you cannot have them until you have a laptop. It works best, right? So if you don't have a mobile phone, you will only be restricted to this 21 and 50 that I will show you. And I will just show you how to use it manually. But if you can learn how to use it, that's all. Right? At least you have a strategy. Are there better strategies out there? Yes. So I hope you know that the one I'm teaching you, self, is the out of 5 siblings. This one I'm showing you is the second born. Is the second to the last born. Yes, there's a way you use it that you'll be using it like the first or second born. Like the senior brother. But before you can use it that way, there are some other things you need to know. It's a combination. It's just like I asked you to cook now. The one I showed is just normal stew. With your pepper and your tomato and your basic, your Maggi. No, you are not adding crayfish. This one. But the same stew, you have in fact, it's not even stew. You are cooking correct soup. You have a lot of ingredients. Right? If I'm going to be using moving average correctly, one of the best ways to use moving average alongside with what we call market structure. How many of you have heard of market structure? Moving average plus market structure. I know there are lots of strategies out there. You see your order blocks, your liquidity, all of the above. They are very good though. But I found out that some of those systems can be complicated. And for somebody who is looking for a working strategy, if you can master moving average with market structure, combine the two of them together, it gives you a higher win rate. This one is still like 6, 7. If you use that one, you have 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Unfortunately, it was this year that I started using that one. This year. And I can tell you that I hardly lose a trade. And if I thought the trade is not going to play out, before it happens, I will already see the sign that it will happen. And I can either get out of that trade. But the problem is that you don't use it when there's fundamental, there's news coming up. It can scatter the whole setup, right? So what I'm just showing you now is one of the basic ways to use moving average, but it's still good. You will win more trades than lose. But if you can combine moving average trading strategy with market structure, you have a high win rate. And you can even use it as a day trader or better still, as a scalper. Right? So there's a lot for you to learn. So please, based on our agreement, on Tuesday, we're going to focus on what? On Tuesday, we are going to focus on what? Buy, sell, stop loss, take profit. We can even do trailing stop. or how to break even at least, so that you will start looking like a professional trader. Then on Thursday, what are we going to be doing? Trading. From that 11, we'll be focused more on trading. So as I'm showing you, we'll be looking for setup. As I'm showing you, we'll be looking for setup, and that's it. All right? So,
My question.
yes, sir. Question now. Ask your question so that we'll leave here.
The word in trade.
Mm.
You did not wake up in the morning, I open my system, and I take a trade. The meaning of taking a trade, is it a trade of when I said Euro USD one position, or Euro USD three positions, or Euro USD and Egypt USD one position in one page?
Okay. So his question is that when he wakes up in the morning and it comes, you're actually correct. So you are correct. The 4 hours is giving us sell. I confirmed it when I was using this one. The 4 hours is giving us sell. Remember the last two before I answer your this thing. Because this one is more advanced, you can see that the last two signals on 4 hours is what? Sell. All right? Then, if you go to your 15 minutes now, even the last one was sell. And even right now, it's doing what? It's trying to sell, right? So, you're correct. Then, sorry. His question is, if you wake up in the morning, are you just going to open your system, then place trade on Euro USD, GBP USD, maybe one position, this one one position, and leave it? No, it's a good question, right? I've always said in my class, there are no bad questions, no incorrect answer. Every answer is your opinion. So, but we need to now correct the opinion. So, yes, when you wake up in the morning, since you already have a working system, all you need to do is to open your system, check the 4 hours, the last signal it gave on the 4 hours. If it's a buy or a sell, then you go to your 15 minutes and you wait for a fresh signal now. Because I'm sure whatever signal it gave you, you would have missed it. Maybe even by a few hours. So you are waiting for a fresh signal. So just leave your system, once in a while check on it. If it gives you a signal, at least 30 minutes to 1 hour after the signal is still valid, depending on how the trade is playing out. Are we together? Except price has really moved, then just leave it. If price hasn't gone far at all, you can still take the trade. You might just make less than somebody who saw it. Now, it depends on how many instruments it gave you signal. It might give you signal on Euro USD, and you might not see signal on any other one again for that day. It might give you both on Euro USD, then after the next 1 or 2 or 3 hours, it's giving you on another one. Are we together? So based on how many it gave you, it's giving you, you can trade. It is also based on your capital. Imagine it's giving you like 5 signals in one day at the same time. And you want to take everything. With your almighty $100. No, $100 is you think to get $100 is easy? Yeah, so it's something. So please, I would advise you to just take 1 trade per time. Except you close that one, don't take another one. And if you are taking another one, have it at the back of your mind that you are beginning to increase your risk. Yes, 1 trade at a time. Don't worry, you get to a point where your confidence has grown. You can begin to take 2, right? Imagine using two drawdowns. The first one is not going your way yet, too. You now add another one. I hope you know you are compounding the problem. So you have $100 and you are seeing minus $30 already. There's problem. All right? So 1 at a time. I don't know if that answers your question, sir. Any other question? Yes, I'll come to. Let me take it. I'll come to.
As a beginner, you said gold and silver and Bitcoin and volatile. As a beginner, what's go there? No. So how do you know?
Okay. As a beginner, there are 28 major currency pairs that you can choose from. Right? So you can just choose. So what usually, right? When we are learning, After we have done technical analysis, how to do basic technical analysis, identify your trend, maybe you have done your bullish structure, bearish structure, I usually ask you to go and practice. After class on Tuesday, you have the whole of Wednesday to yourself. Then go and practice. At least backtest with what you have been shown. Backtest nothing less than 10 currency pairs. By doing so, you will start getting familiar, like you will start knowing the one that, yes, somehow you will pick the one that appeals to you, you understand more, right? You pick the one that appeals to you. So just pick, at least maximum, pick like 5 currency pairs. Then those 5, make sure you study them. Study them beyond your charts. You can go and learn more about them. Just go on Google. What is currently the situation with GBP, JPY? It will give you a breakdown of what is happening in the British economy and what's happening in the Japanese economy, the two. Abi? It will help you to understand what they are doing and give you a forward guidance against it on the technical aspect. So for you to understand what's going on in the economy, then how to also apply it to your charts, right? So just pick a range of instruments that you are going to focus on. Don't be a jack of all trade and a master of none. So find your selected instruments. Start with currency pairs. When you have gained some level of confidence, then you can jump to commodities like gold, oil. I know gold is a lot of people's favorite, but ask people who started with gold. A lot of them suffered.
So it's not very hard.
No.
It's greed.
Mm-mm. Gold, see, at some point, you'll agree with me that a lot of persons want to trade gold at some point. For you to make good money, you can make money on currencies, but except you have significant capital and you are using higher lot size. And because the profit per pip on currency is far apart. 10 pips on currency can be like this. 10 pips on gold is like this. So you can easily get 10 pips profit. Meanwhile, I'm using 0.1 on gold. And my 10 pips is giving me already $10. Abi? Meanwhile, you are using the same 0.1 on Euro USD. And you need this level of movement to get the same $10. By the time I get to this movement, I've already made 50. I don't know if you get my point. Meanwhile, you have not yet made 10.
Yes.
Or you are just making 10. So the profit per pip on gold is not just higher, it's closer. It's closer.
We did even arithmetic in the morning.
Yes.
Lot size times the pips
Mm.
and times 10.
Yes.
So if 10 we are constant. For gold,
Mm.
the lot size is very dangerous. So I can increase my lot size on currency and I get the same pips.
Yes. So that's why I say, let me put a picture to it. From here to here, for instance, this is like 10 pips on currency, on your Euro USD or GBP USD, right? So you are using 0.1, which means profit is $1 per pip. Abi? And you are trying to catch profit of like, let's say, 50 pips. Your 50 pips can be like times 5 of this movement. Like this might be your 50 pips. Are you getting me? Meanwhile, the same 0.1 on gold will give you that 50 pips faster. Your 50 pips can be something like this. Meanwhile, for me to make the same money on currency, you will need to wait 50 pips at this level. So that's why on currency, for you to make the same thing, you will increase your lot size to make this one. But gold, that's why I said gold, you don't need to increase your lot size. So people can use small money to make a lot of profit on gold. But before they can get to that level, they will need to understand gold very well to reduce errors. Right? So currency can give you that. Just say, draw your ear. But if you sin on gold, I don't know how many of you I told that story when I was in primary school. I came 50 out of 52. Then they got me a lesson teacher, Mr. Kelvin. He's now a lecturer at University of Abuja. That man, he asks, before you even start teaching your child, you will write exam first. The more you pass, the less you will pay. Because at least you know something. But if you fail very well, he has a lot of work to do. You will pay more. I fail very well. So we paid more. Because of the money my parents were paying, they had to go and get pankere because they know their son. So this man, no. So that's how God will punish somebody. Right? Please, 2 more questions and let's leave here. Yes, sir. We have ended. We are just taking questions. And it's you people that are delaying the whole thing. Yes.
My question is on this indicator. It's not in the 75.
What's that?
This indicator.
No, this one is for MT4, but there are different ones for MT5, which we are not doing now. Like, these ones are just specifically for MT4. We have that of MT5. When we want to do another this thing, we'll bring those ones out. Yes. You can practice this on demo. My expectation was that we'll see trade in the class and we'll trade.
But we don't have this indicator that will give us the signal. You have laptop. I have laptop.
If you have laptop, we'll install it. Don't worry. Before we go, we'll install it. All right. So, any other? Should I give you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I hope you know that these different software are in different categories. They're in different categories, which means that the one you are getting is based on the amount you funded in your account, right? So this one, I call them weapon 1, 2, and 3, right? Weapon 1 is the manual one. Everybody have it now on their phones, right? Weapon 2 is the other one. This one is weapon 3. So for those who have $500 above, this weapon first. For those who have from that $200 to 5, the other previous weapon, then $100, that first weapon that we have installed on your phone, plus the educational materials that you are going to be getting. Okay? So please, when you come on Thursdays, I'm sure we are going to fix this. If you have your laptop here now, please come when we are done so that we'll install it for you. Right? So that we'll install it for you. All right. In the absence of any other thing, let's call it a day. Thank you very much.
Please, are you coming up? No, I'm not going now. Oh, I want.
Hi, welcome to Philippine Training Academy. We are actually
I think
we're not just a training academy. We are your training partners, mentor, and the catalyst in your financial success.
Join our exclusive WhatsApp and Telegram communities where you get to meet hundreds of trainers around the world to connect, to support each other, and to help each other grow as well. This is not just a community for selling out signals. This is a community of network of individuals that is designed for your success. So those are the personal sections. Our personal classes offers hands-on collaborative environment. You get to meet your mentors personally. You get to also participate in personal and general
Your phone is charged, right?
for assessment in order to build the skills that is required for community. Also, one opportunity to join our
Do you have your ID card?
where our economics
Not an
so you can pick the best trade for the day. And also, if you prefer to trade signal, signal, you are logging for free. So what are you waiting for? Join our group of profitable traders trading with PFI today.
So MJFK is our comprehensive online training program. Whether you're at home or if you go, our webinars are designed to help you gain a perfect trading strategy. And for those of you ready to become massive of our technology industry, the program shows you how to utilize AI software and automated trading function. Now, this software is made like easy. Giving you time and point to
our live sessions and also our advanced AI software. You have everything you need to thrive in the financial market. Being inspired, your trading journey can be transformed into success. Hi, and welcome to Philippine Training Academy. We are turning to become a successful trader within. Here, we're not just a trading academy, we are your trading partners, mentor, and the catalyst in your financial success.
Join our exclusive WhatsApp and Telegram communities where you get to meet hundreds of traders around the world to connect, to support each other, and to help each other grow as well. This is not just a community for selling out signals. This is a community of a network of individuals that is designed for your success. So this is not personal sections. Our physical classes offers hands-on training in a collaborative environment. You get to meet your mentors personally. You get to also participate in personal and general assignment or assessment.